Good morning and welcome to our Wednesday morning Be the Light meditation. I am Jan Jorgensen here in Olympia, Washington at present, doing these meditations here in the rainforest. People always say, I don't know what to do or what the answer is to something. And today's topic of how we're going to approach things is very easy. When we are tired or very distracted by our exhausting to-do list, we are exhausted. When you are exhausted, your mind chatter becomes exacerbated, and it's much easier to fall into a fear zone. You ever noticed how something that's really bothering you before you go to bed, how am I going to have money to pay this bill, or something that just throws you off, and the next morning it's settled down and it melts into the horizon and it seems doable. So how can we stay well rested all day long, or at least in a state that we're not frazzled and falling apart and overreacting because we're in a state of fatigue? Well, recently I know that I've had to take a lot more naps, and of course they say it's part of the aging process, but also scientists are saying you can reset your brain and your mood by having even a short afternoon nap. And it not only doesn't interfere with your entire sleep schedule, but it helps you just stay happier by being able to be on task, to be available with communications for others, and also to stay safe in your body. It's a preventative thing. You have more coordination, you're more aware of your time and space. But there's something much deeper than that. We do not want to be so busy and tired that we are living our life on automatic. With our screens, ever-present screens, and then television, the electronics, the type of fear-based messaging coming across actually kind of freezes us up, where we're not able to really let go and relax, let alone hear and know and see what is our best choice for a coming future that we are supposedly creating from this oneness space with our own divine knowing and seeing. So when people have any complaint whatsoever, I say, are you getting your meditation time in? Meditation, it's a bad rap. It's almost like it's a waste of time. It's that space where I have to sit there and do nothing. It's a space where everything springs from that nothingness. From that nothingness, you not only are restored, the scientists again say, having a blank mind for even 15 minutes gives you more vitality. It helps you keep your youth. It stops the thread from unwinding all the way before you get disease and fall flat on your face. Gives your body some new messages. So it's vital. Just like they say, only floss the teeth you want to keep. Only meditate if you want to keep your body and your mind and your heart and your soul all aligned in a way that feels good. If you don't want to feel good, don't meditate. Now, I said that, but also people have different ways of meditating. And for me, releasing the hold on the to-do list and painting, for some people it's yoga, so it's active nothingness. Some people can't bear the thought of just sitting there with nothingness. They feel tortured. Tai Chi, singing, dancing. It is the arts that open this door to something new and not being on automatic. We need to keep the neurons and the basic physiological apparatus in our brain tuned up by new experiences of movement. So if it's too much for you to have a completely quiet meditative space, maybe moving into the arts. I see the arts as a transition because after I've painted or sing or do something, then in this state of expansiveness, you have changed your brain chemicals, you've changed your breathing, and you are in an expanded state. And in that moment, you'll just say, I'll be here just a moment. I'm going to just sit here and rest in my heart of hearts with appreciation. And guess what? Often you'll fall asleep, or you just open up because you have overridden your anger, your boredom, all the distracting things. By doing something passionate and meaningful, you've opened the door to sit and have the potential to have a meditation, to receive new ideology and visualizations and potentials for the future, which is the whole idea of meditation. De-stress, have new ideas and visions. If you're listening to this, it's also imperative for your sense of efficacy, well-being, and showing up, or as one of my favorite teachers says, getting on the bus, to actually be an active participant, to be someone in active communication and movement for the larger changes that the Earth and her people have signed up for on a certain etheric level, not quite realized on Earth. And we don't know the exact outcome of that, visually or physically. Why? Because we probably haven't gone into deep, sustained communion and meditation that would allow us to fully travel with our consciousness, eyes wide open, into potential futures, and to really get an idea and bring that back. So all that is available to you, not just to co-create it, but to see ahead of time and to almost ensure it happens. Just like when you have a child, you picture, you're going to go to college, you're going to have this experience, and to a large degree, depending on their soul contracts, many of those things happen because you are guiding and you are working within an active sense. So we are here as co-parents, as collaborative co-parents, to assist for our collective highest, most benevolent visions for Earth, to not ensure, but to see the best chances for the best new paradigm initiatives come through. So all of that was to get you ready to have an experience of silence, relaxation, so you can set this meter of this brain into a space of balance. You can't, we could talk about it forever, but till you experience, you can't lock it in somatically in your body, what that feels like and what the possibilities are. Okay? All right, here we go. Take a deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth. We ask and intend to set a sacred space. We place a hold-on of balance, a beautiful protective tent over your entire body. It separates you from the all that is in a way that you can actually claim. This is my energy field. I am responsible for this, and I release everybody else's thoughts, ideas, and agendas related to me. I am free to experience myself by myself now. Take a deep breath. There go 3/4 of the to-do list. Just let go. Feel suddenly that all those holding patterns are calming in this moment. of peace and allowance for all the assaults, all the information, all the electronic directives and information is outside of your space. I call it the sacred space because it's peaceful. It's calming. It's restorative. So take a deep breath and let yourself just melt into this space deliciously. We call in spirit guides and beings of light who support and assist us on our process of spiritualizing matter, meaning our own bodies, to a higher frequency field that can see and know and access more information with accuracy to understand yourself better and others. Take a nice deep breath and feel your body just being galvanized in a relaxed way with these universal truths. So all of our beautiful spirit guides are very wise, and they know how to meditate very, very deeply and be present, and also have X-ray vision. They're interdimensional beings. And they can see where you have overridden your own will to go on automatic and create that same story over and over again. They can see lovingly. So allow yourself to be seen as if there is no defensive posture or nature within you. These beings accept all of you. No need to avoid their gaze, their loving hearts. And this stage in itself releases all of that girding, armoring, self-protection from a world that is essentially full of judgment and attack and misinformation. So take a deep breath and allow yourself to be revealed and seen and loved in this moment. Nice deep breath. It's just like a kid saying, oh yeah, yep, I did that. When the Catholics had us kneel down and say, I stole a pack of gum. Somehow it felt good to get it off our chest. Just to be right with the world in your own truth, in your own story in this moment. Just feeling okay and right. Okay? So now, parking your consciousness, what we call our sense of self, in your heart, pulling down the shades on your mind, I'm going to go through an experience. Imagine that your crown chakra is like this, those bridges open. We are opening up the aperture, so it is open. And we are going to focus on and allow for the Creator to bring in a beautiful, colorful, gentle flow of frequencies, energy. It is a colorful, moving, dynamic mass that is also perfectly tuned and attuned to what your body is needing right now. To let go of your automation holding like little metal bands. If I do this, then I have to do this. If I do that, I think this, and then I feel this. I feel this, I have to do this. Letting go of our routine, compulsive patterns. It's like taking a beautiful divine essence elixir and squeezing a little bit on those little holding metal cups that are rusty. Once we don't even know we have a routine, self-defeating, or we have to protect ourselves all the time, patterns that keep us from being absolutely present and enjoying life. and imbibing of the sweetness. So let this come down and let these little drops of essence find their home. That these little holding patterns have like a little beeping homing mechanism. Here, me, oil can. And just allow your body to reveal self-defeating patterns, thoughts that are less than positive about yourself and others. Ways that we have nervous quirks and grind or move our body to release tension. We bring down that beautiful elixir of light, and we ask and intend that these patterns be released from our conscious and our unconscious memory. All that energy, the protection, seclusion, avoidance, manipulation, is discreated. When we are asking to feel alive and vitalized, to meet life, and to see and know the future, and to have the passion and energy to move into it. We are asking for our body to be free. I don't know about you, but in my body, I'm feeling areas that we're holding, like walls. We're asking that these areas soften in our body and just raise their hands with the white flag and say, I surrender. Because I trust you'll keep me safe. I trust you will navigate in a way that I won't be recreating this dance of drama trauma for me. And I assure you, as you release these vibrational patterns, you've taken out your part of the Velcro, and people coming in with the Velcro to engage in the drama trauma will have nothing to stick to. This work we're doing empowers you to be free. So just let it go. The change can begin with you. You're changing your vibrational outcall. You're no longer available with these little miasms to attract in these trauma pinpricks of other people and life and news about the president. You're building your resistance. You're no longer a punching bag, a pincushion. You are safe and you are free. Things go around you, they pass through you. We're releasing the stickiness of these issues that have kept us stuck and tired and distracted. Like taffy, we pull apart all the tense muscles and all the patterns of repetitive movements. We let in this moment for all the spirit beings to stretch everything like a big yoga pull and stretch that is gentle and permanent and profoundly speaking to your body. There is a new pattern within you. Take a deep breath. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now imagine that all of these little energies are still going down and finding their space to open and get things spinning and moving. But now that your body's being immersed into a warm pool, and it's the kind of pool where it has distillate elements that actually pull out of your body all of the holding elements, the chemicals, the tension, the patterns, all of it is being pulled out. So now you're having not just the melting help, but the pulling away. So just allow it to pull away, even on a deeper level, every organ. The broadcast in your body is, the war is over. You know those sirens? The war is over, and you are free, and you are a free agent now to step into step out of the old bubble of experience into the new bubble. So we are letting them finish, pull out all of the heaviness, all of the shoulds, all of the old stories and pictures. This process will continue, but for a moment, focusing on your heart, imagine you are stepping out of the old bubble and imagine your leg going through a new big bubble, big enough to hold your body. And now your other leg, and now you are standing in a new environment that is of a lighter, more subtle, peaceful level. There are no pushing energies. There are only inviting and allowing energies. Your heart is opening. It is safe to love. It is safe to be. Every part of you is sensing that you are balanced and you are whole and you are present to this moment. And notice that there are other beings, other delightful souls in your presence. And there is this sense of peace and kindness. And this is who you really are before you stepped into the earth milieu. This is where inhabitants on earth are going through a tight little narrow passage of spiritual purification by their own choosing and helping each other to co-create and live in this new bubble. I often say the golden ticket to enter the bubble and stay there is to clear your entire field of fear and all of its manifestations, behaviors. So now you've had experience of both, and you can see in this very simple meditation, guided meditation, you've had a taste of how to rework it, how it feels to be free and uncontained and undefended in this new bubble space. Take a nice deep breath through your nose and out through your mouth, and I invite you just to stay in this space for a while and ask, what do I see that is mine to build and to do as mankind is moving from an old bubble into the new bubble, if he so chooses, as individuals or collective? What is mine to do? And how can I be present where the two bubbles touch and be in this world, but not of it, of the present bubble? This is enough to think about and experience in this moment. I thank you for joining me here today. Again, I'm Jan Jorgensen at soundandlighthealingarts.com. Thank you.